Hello once again, and a happy Tuesday to everyone. Joey Jenkins with you here for Inland Northwest Sports Talk. And it's all about the Moscow Lady Bears on this episode. As Colfax, remember, their boys and girls seasons don't start till November 30th. Moscow boys, it's the same thing. So we have got Lady Bears coverage for you starting tonight. Their fifth game of the season and their first game at home as they will take on Post Falls. Broadcast starting at 6:45. The tip-off at 7. That will be on listentothegame.com and Moscow Cable Channel 11. We don't have this game on 1400 ESPN Radio tonight due to a conflict with Vandal Sports. So let's talk about the season so far for Moscow. Well, they've got a 1-3 record. They've gotten a win against Lapwai, but they've dropped losses all on the road against Coeur d'Alene, Lewiston, and Kamiah. So their last game they played was on Saturday. They lost to Lewiston 63-42. So the Bears are going to try to bounce back from that and face a tough Post Falls team at home. Let's talk about Post Falls this season. 1-0 record, but that 1-0, a big 1-0, as they took down Sandpoint 78-42. So Post Falls, they know how to score. 78 points in one game for girls basketball in this area. That's pretty impressive for Post Falls. They come into this game with a 2-0 record against Moscow last year. Remember, Post Falls went 12-10 last year. They picked up wins against Moscow last year. They played them twice, 55-45 and 49-35. So closer games than, boy, Post Falls' first game of the season. So what are the keys to the game for Moscow tonight? Well, thank goodness they're back at home. Boy, I don't know if I've seen a season where the first 4 games are all on the road, and it'll be nice for the Bears to be back at home. This is part of a 3-game homestand that we'll have, but it'll be a big one tonight. The keys are really, this will be a tough one for Moscow. They'll have to get their last few losses out of their minds, especially the big losses to Coeur d'Alene and Lewiston, and they'll have to focus on taking care of the basketball. Moscow struggled with turnovers all year. They've seen a lot of full court pressures. They saw it from Lapwai, they saw it from Lewiston, they saw it from Coeur d'Alene, and it was tough for them to break those full court pressures. So that will be big tonight, and also to be able to be back at home, it'll be nice for Moscow to be comfortable. I think this will also be big to see their half-court sets and to see how they can use Chloe Quinnett. Remember, Chloe Quinnett, on one roster we have, she's 6'1", on the other she's 6 foot. Either way, she's a good presence in the paint. I think it'll be big for Moscow to try to get her open in the post. She's a good post player, and it'll be important to see what they can do with her. With the offense with Moscow, they're very good. They're balanced. Of course, you've got Kylie Gordon leading the team in scoring, but also there's definitely threats from the outside. They're seeing good bench play from M. Kuklik, and that's been big from the outside. Get the outside game going, but it really comes down to 2 things. Breaking the full court pressure, taking care of the ball, do not turn the ball over, but then also on the defensive side of things, force turnovers. The win against Lapwai, Moscow was able to really have good full court pressure. They were able to force turnovers and then move in transition, score buckets, and that's what ended up giving them the first win of the season. So that will be big tonight. Remember to tune in. It is online for you starting at 6:45. We'll be there at the Bear Den on listentothegame.com, and also Moscow Cable Channel 11. We have the audio there for you there. So we will see you tonight. Go Bears!